What's up, Skins Nation? Welcome once again to that must-see TV show on YT, Pigskin, Facts, History, and News. I am your host of hosts, Mr. Fred. Thank you once again. If this is your first time, scroll down at the bottom, hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments, thoughts, ideas, suggestions, feel free to fill them out. Would love to hear from you. And if you've already been watching and you're a regular watcher, much love to you. Hail to the Redskins. Hope you've had a great week. We now enter week 15 of the NFL season. And after this week, we will have 2 more weeks left in this regular season, or should I say miserable year for the Redskins. But there have been quite a few bright spots this season, I will say. So, like I said, hope you had a great week. We are entering the weekend of week 15 of the NFL. And first, I'd like to get into some facts. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Not going to give the answers right away, but I will give them on the next segment Monday. There will be a part 2 of this show today, but the segment on Monday is when I will reveal the answers to the questions that I'm giving you today. Okay, question number 1. What 2 famous quarterbacks first played for Philadelphia but later were traded to the Redskins? What 2 famous quarterbacks played for Philadelphia but later in their careers were traded to the Redskins? Number 2, what's the Redskins' all-time record versus the Philadelphia Eagles in the playoffs? What is the Redskins' all-time record versus the Eagles in the playoffs? Not the regular season, the playoffs. And finally, the last question. What was the score of the wild card playoff game between the Skins and the Eagles? What was the score of the wild card playoff game between the Skins and the Eagles? I will have these answers to these questions on the next segment Monday coming up. Okay, Redskins history. I'm going to make it short and brief today. There was a very important game. January 4th, 1991 at Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia. 65,287 in attendance. Very important game against the Redskins and the Eagles. And I will tell you that the Redskins avenged a bitter loss to the Eagles, and who were coached by the notorious Buddy Ryan. And there was a body bag game, a Monday night game, and the Redskins were beaten, victimized, and conquered. And I am not talking about Brock Lesnar, the wrestler, or his manager. My name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for Brock Lesnar, the reigning, defending, Universal Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar. No, I'm not talking about him. But it was called the body bag game, and 9 Redskins were injured in that game, including the starting quarterback and the backup quarterback. Well, anyway, let's get into it. It's very, very, very short. It says that this game wasn't even close, and it was a shocker. Redskins defensive coordinator Richie Pettibone devised a scheme that befuddled the Eagles' offense and its magician on-feet quarterback Randall Cunningham. And folks, let me tell you, the Rocket Man, as they called him, was a hell of a quarterback for the Eagles. Randall Cunningham. Never forget him. He was sacked 5 times in that game. Redskins quarterback Mark Rippon was not sacked at all. He picked apart Philly's ferocious defense at just the right times. The Redskins' workhorse in the latter part of the regular season, running back Ernest Biner, accounted for 126 total yards. The Redskins, in short, won this game 20-6. And that is our history segment for today. Okay, latest news. Ryan Kerrigan was moved to the injured reserve list. Of course, he played the last game where he was injured against the Green Bay Packers. The week before, he had missed his first game in over 139 consecutive starts. He was the Redskins' Iron Man until he got hurt. He came back last week and unfortunately he injured his ankle. So this week they placed Ryan on the injured reserve so more than likely he'll be gone for the rest of the year. There's only 2 games left after this Sunday against the Eagles. Also on the news, tight end Caleb Wilson was signed by the Redskins off of the Arizona Cardinals practice squad. Caleb Wilson was signed by the Redskins off of the Cardinals practice squad. So he could be seeing some action coming up. So with that said, I am going to end this very, 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 very short segment of Pigskin Facts, History, and News. Stay tuned. Coming up will be part 2 of today. I'm going to do a review of the Eagles-Redskins game, and I will see you in a few minutes. My name is Mr. Fred. Thank you for joining Pigskin Facts, History, and News. Subscribe, hit that red button at the bottom. Tell others about the show. Great things coming forward. Redskins Nation will rise again. Hail to the Redskins. Signing off.